David sat on the cold floor of his tiny bicycle repair shop, counting coins. $15. That was all he had earned today. It was barely enough for dinner. He looked around at the rusty tools and old bike parts scattered everywhere. Just then, a well-dressed man walked into the shop, pushing a shiny electric bike. David had never seen anything like it. The bike gleamed under the dim shop lights. It looked expensive. Very expensive. "Can you check the brakes?" the man asked. David nodded and examined the bike carefully. His hands, stained with grease, touched the smooth metal frame. "This must cost a fortune," David said quietly. The man smiled. "These bikes are the future. One day, many people will ride them." David finished the repair, and the man left. But those words stayed with David. That night, he couldn't sleep. He kept thinking about that electric bike. Future. I can barely pay rent, he thought. How can someone like me think about the future? But something had changed inside him. For the first time, David asked himself, what if I could sell bikes? Not only repair them. What if I could do something bigger? It felt impossible. He was just a poor repairman. But a small voice inside whispered, think bigger. The next day, David began asking his customers questions. What kind of bikes do you dream of? What problems do you face when riding? He wrote all their answers in a notebook. Slowly, David's thinking started to change. He no longer saw himself as only a repairman. He started to see himself as a businessman. One day, he made a big decision. He bought 2 electric bikes on credit. It was a risk. He placed them outside his shop with a sign. The future of biking starts here. At first, people laughed. Some said, who will buy such expensive bikes? For 3 weeks, no one bought anything. David's credit payment was due. He had only enough money for rent or the bike payment, not both. His landlord knocked on his door. Pay by Friday or leave. David looked at the 2 electric bikes gathering dust. He almost gave up, but then he remembered. These bikes are the future. He decided to sleep in his shop and prioritize the credit payment instead. 1 week later, David sold his first electric bike. The profit was more than he usually earned in a month. David learned the 3 rules of thinking big. First, ask better questions. Second, take one small risk. Third, believe you deserve more. These 3 rules turned a repairman into a businessman. Month by month, David grew. He sold more electric bikes, repaired old bikes, and even started a small delivery service using electric bikes. The once struggling repairman was now the owner of the town's first modern bike company. One day, the same man who had once inspired him returned. David smiled and said, remember when you told me these bikes are the future? Today I'm living that future.
Friends, this is the power of thinking big. Your thoughts shape your life. If you believe you are small, you will stay small. But if you believe you can grow, you will find new chances to succeed. So ask yourself, am I thinking small or am I thinking big? Because when your thoughts grow bigger, your life grows bigger. If you enjoyed this story, please like the video, share it with a friend, and subscribe to Wise Narratives for more simple and powerful stories. Always remember, think big.